Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Mark Stero. Fucking retard. People in this bullshit all the time. Makes me laugh. People always on some bullshit. I think people just say things just to like aggravate you. And they know they're wrong, but they're just gonna say it anyway just to aggravate you. I think people just love doing that. Hey Bruno, I'm doing good. How are you? So many crazy people in this world. I swear, people just say things on social media just to get people mad, just to trigger you, like make you mad. You woke up from a nightmare, or at least you woke up. That's good. I don't really have nightmares like that. I just wake up from crazy dreams anyway. Thank God I don't have nightmares, but I usually always wake up throughout the night from dreaming about dumb things that make no sense as usual. My dreams are kind of hopeless. Oh no, that's not good. I sometimes like what some of the worst dreams I have is me like falling, like, and then I'm like, and then I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, oh shit, cool, I'm not falling. Like me like jumping off like a hill or a rock or something, like, like, and just like and trying to go down there. But usually I wake up from like my arm falling asleep, or my leg, or some part of my body will fall asleep, like my hand, and it'll be all numb. I'm like, that's usually how I wake up. It's hardly. I don't. I think everybody wakes up throughout the night at one point in time. I'm sure they do. Some people just sleep all throughout the damn night, and that's it. Good for them. Must be nice. Okay, maybe your phone's dreaming too. Had this recurring. Uh, what, like having like the nightmares and stuff? What you should do is like if you can get your hands on like some lavender oil, right? And what you do is you put like a couple drops underneath your pillow, and that lavender will like help you sleep better without like and calmer without like any type of nightmares or anything like that. You can also put like sea salt in a bowl with some water and put it underneath your bed, and it will take the negative energy away from your bed and when you go to sleep. Hey Maria, hey Miss Bikini. How you guys doing? I got your donation. You can ask your questions when you're ready. Thanks. But yeah, you can do those two things if you feel they can help. I'm sure they will. But yeah. All right, let's check. Yeah, happy Friday the 13th. It was actually a good Friday the 13th. You know why? This is why. This is my paperwork, my final paperwork. Finally, today I got it on Friday the 13th to get my brand new van. And I get it in 2 weeks. So on the 30th of December, that's when I have to put the down payment on it or like the buy it, and then I should get it on the 31st. So it's almost official. I gotta wait 2 more weeks. But yeah, I got the paperwork today. It's official. So now I can officially have a business van. Thanks. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift. Oh hell no. Happy birthday to your mom. But I don't care about Taylor Swift though. Cha-ching. Yeah, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. Sorry. I don't like her. She's a weirdo. She's a little too back for me. A lot of her performances are like that she's done on stage like demonic shit. I don't deal with people like that. She sold her soul to. I don't like her. No happy birthday for her. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. She's into all that shit too. She sold her soul too. That's why I don't like her either. Never did. She rubbed me the wrong way a lot of times. Plus, she always talks about men breaking her heart. Poor little thing. Or if he wasn't a hoe, then it wouldn't happen. All right, Blue Nile, you said, is your hunch off or now with That's what I think about Taylor Swift. Now I can say happy birthday to her. Happy birthday, Taylor Swift, you hoe. All right. Yeah, I think your hunch is right. I think he is going to end up reaching out to you. Probably might be Christmas time or something like that. I do get a yes on that. I think he's kind of like timid right now to do so, but I still think he'll reach out. So your hunch is right. Even though you blocked him off everything, he'll find a way to do it. He'll find a way to say hello some way, somehow. I don't know how, but there's always a way. Well, some people, they don't care, like they'll find a way. So I'm getting a yes that it's possible that he will, right? Yeah, maybe, but Your hunch is I would say you're asking me if your hunch is yay or nay. I would say yes. Your hunch is right. And I do see like he might be saying hello to you or just shout, say something to you. I got yes. I got a strong yes too. But like I said, that can change. It might not change. It might be. It might not be. But right now, it's saying yes that he's thinking about it. But I get timid energy. I get like trying to mean well about it, where he's like he doesn't know how he's gonna go about it in a good way. You know. But yeah, he feels like you're entertaining, and you'll say whatever. You'll respond back or whatever. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, exactly. So he's kind of probably saying like, "Why would I? Hey, Antigone, how are you? Good evening." So yeah, I mean it's possible. I'm not getting a no, but I'm getting more of a yes. But how? I don't know. Because if he's blocked everywhere, he's got to find a way, right? Something's gonna happen. He might call you from another number, or he might like email you or something like that from a different email. Could be. But yeah, I do get a yes that he will. Well, the thing is sometimes people, in order for them to move on 100%, they gotta make sure they wrap up what they have with someone else just to be on the good side to make them feel better. Some people are weird like that. Me, I could give a flying shit about anybody that I used to be with. I ain't gonna text them or call. I never, ever, ever in my life will contact somebody that I used to be with unless like we're on good terms. I said that to my friend today. He goes, "Hey, you still talk to that girl that I used to date back in?" I say, "Yeah, I still speak to her. I say hello or happy birthday on Facebook or something like that. But I'm not like, hollering at her and saying, hey, how you doing? How's things? How's you and your man and your 3 kids? Like I ain't like that. I could give a shit about what you're doing, you know? But like on Facebook, like she'll say happy birthday to me and I'll say happy birthday to her and then that's it. There's no conversation. Hell no. But we're on good terms though. Why am I like that? Because that's who I am. That's my character. I don't give a shit about anybody I used to date, especially if we left on bad terms, especially if you cheated on me or, you disrespected me or you like, you chose somebody over me on purpose or disrespected me or something. That's different. But if we leave on good terms, then, I'll speak to you. I tolerate your ass all the time you come in here. So you should be thankful. I love you all right when you sleep, not when you're awake. When you're awake, you're a pain in my ass. But when you're sleeping, that's why I love you. I love you only when you sleep. Yeah, there you go. See, we're the same because we're sister sons. Exactly. So you get it. You get it. Yeah. You can say whatever you want about my puppy eyes and some people talk about my dimples and then my eyelashes and whatever else. You can sweet talk me all you want. You can get in shit. You left the second question somewhere there too. Oh, you did? No, I don't even know. I didn't even see it. I bet. Well, your question is this: He's with someone else. Why would you not leave it? Is that your question? Oh no, it says, will my TikTok page blow up? I need it so I can start a business. Okay, cool. I'll check. TikTok, 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 TikTok. I found it. I was distracted by Antigone, like she likes to aggravate me, so you can blame her. Look, she says, be nice to me because of the holidays. I don't give a shit about no damn holidays. Do I look like Santa Claus to you? Give a goddamn, you know, shit. You can get me no damn present. Yeah, I'll be the Grinch. Of course, Miss Bikini. I just got on there. I'm not here to play Santa Claus, you know. All right, let me check. All right, no problem. Long as it's a Louis Vuitton purse. Get them red bottoms up. All right, let me see what I got for you, Blue Nile. As far as like your page blowing up, not in the beginning, but you're gonna have to like offer it to like people, like you know, like put it out there. If you put it out there, I see it being okay. But what I'm getting is like you gotta like if you're gonna start it as like if you have like for instance what the cards are saying is your TikTok page has to like um your TikTok page has to be a reflection of what you're doing. So if you're proving what your page is about, like for instance, like if I was a DJ, you know, on TikTok, I have to prove that I actually know how to play music. So if you're proving what you're doing, if it's a business, then if you're doing that, then people will be like, okay, cool, you know? Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. So you got to put more content, but content that proves your worth and proves like what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So if you do that, then I see people like being attentive to it, being loyal to your page, offering you work and services or things like that. But it all depends on you. Like you got to show people that you're trustworthy. And if you show them that you're trustworthy, then it'll begin to be some enlightenment there and you'll reach your goal that you want. But it's going to take time, though. Like, I don't see it blowing up right away, but the only way it's going to is if you put in the work of showing your trust and showing your loyalty. Like, if they see that you're good or you're about that life on your page, then they'll be like, okay, okay, well, that's why then. Yeah, see, that's why. But see, the time frame depends on you again. See what I mean? Because if it's just a personal page, then how the heck is it gonna work? That's why I got what I got. Because you have to put it, you got to show what you're worth. You see what I mean? See, the Antigone said, I'm only worth $3. Then you wonder why you got perked. See? All right, I'm getting in the next 3 months, it'll be good. But you got to put in the work. That's what I'm getting. I got Justice and Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. But I get you here like having a conflict of interest or like it's telling you like to understand other people and their ways or their criticism or whatever. Like you gotta understand like the whole thing, like that you're gonna have haters and you're gonna have people who like you. So you gotta cipher through like, what's right and what's not. But I'm getting in the next 3 months it should be good. But I keep getting the same card here for you twice or three times now, which is the Temperance reverse, which means the time. You gotta be like, you gotta be you can't be patient anymore. You gotta make this shit happen now. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it's saying if you keep procrastinating or not doing it, then it's never gonna happen. But if you go and do it and stick to it and show like your worth and show what you're about, then you'll be perfectly fine. Yeah. So it's pretty much saying that if you put in the work, you'll be good. So in the next 3 months, it looks like it's going to be getting better. I'm on TikTok too, so I'll add you if you want, or you can add me. I'm not adding Antigone, no, hell no. All right, Miss Bikini, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. And you can ask your questions when you're ready. I don't even have any videos on my TikTok. I took them all down because here in Bermuda, like other Bermudians see the videos, so they were like questioning my nephews and me and like antagonizing us. Well, I didn't know Mark was a psychic. Oh my god! So I took them all down, but I'm actually gonna DJ on there like soon, so it should be fun. At least I want to. Yeah. Hopefully it happens, but I want to do a lot of things, but everything's coming at me at once right now. Still got a lot of work to do. Now my damn paperwork came through for my car, so I got to get my old car ready, like to get sold, and then all this bullshit, man. Everything's coming at once. It's annoying. Okay, I have some difficult situations to make in January. I would like to know what the energy is like in January for me. All right, let me check. I had some fish for dinner tonight, and it was fresh, like fresh fish. It was so good. Snapper. My nephews gave me a hug and said, "Oh man, that was like one of the best dinners ever." I was like, "That's what happens when the fish is like fresh and doesn't go to the freezer. It's like the best. Fuck, it tastes so good." Then they had live lobsters that were still alive and shit. I was like, "Oh boy." It was pretty cool seeing that. It's amazing how they can stay alive for so long. All right, now I wish you the best, and you know what you got to do. Just make it happen. That's all. I know you can do it. I got faith in you. And if you need some followers on your TikTok, you can let everybody know. Stop lying and taking you over 200. You didn't guys know down 200 trouble. Stop being noise. All right, 2. Oh, stop lying. Miss Bikini, what I'm getting here is January is looking like it's 50-50. If you got to make decisions, then the decisions are going to be based on whether or not you are going to like be brave enough to make them. First of all, you have to be brave enough to make these decisions. You have to make them knowing that you can't fear making them because you have to make them regardless, right? And you have to take action and be able to fight for what you really want, you know? But also, it'll be great if you be cautious and discreet about everything. So try not to say too much about what you're about to do. Don't let too many people know what you're going to do so it doesn't ruin the plans or the decisions, you know? Obviously you know who to talk to and who not to talk to. The thing is it has to do with you a lot here in the cards. Like you've got to really take stop, like don't live in denial. Don't have that self-denial in yourself. Like don't be afraid to make these decisions. You have, if you know you have to make them, but don't be afraid to make them is what I keep getting here. And you just got to see that once you make these decisions or whatever the case may be, like if you resist it or you feel like it's always going to be an obstacle or you're going to get emotional or you're going to feel like there's some resistance there from others, then you got to block that out of your mind. You can't let like other people get in the way. Like you have to make these decisions and make them knowing that, hey, I'm doing the right thing. I just have to do it right and make sure I'm doing it right. Because if not, you're going to feel let down and you're going to feel like you're not going to get exactly what you want. So, in other words, you have to really make these decisions based on what's best for you personally, not what's best for someone else or what would someone else want. This is to do with Phil. Okay, so whatever you're doing, you got to say to yourself, what would Phil want? And what would Phil want me to do and what's best for me if he, you know. And you can ask him to help you make the decisions. He'll nudge you in the right way. But I'm getting like um like these decisions you have to make and this whole situation, it's like you know you want it, you have to do it and you want to do it, but you're not sure, like, or you're doubtful, or you're living in like this fear of, you know, if I make the wrong decision, I have more bad luck and more bullshit to deal with again. I've already dealt with this bullshit. I don't want to deal with more. So it's like, fuck, what am I gonna do? So like if you're brave enough to make the decision, then make it. And I had this discussion with my nephew yesterday because he was telling me that he's having these intuitive feelings, but he doesn't go with it. Like he doesn't fear it or scared of it. It's just that he doesn't feel like it's real. And I said it's definitely real, bro. You once you get that download, once you get that, whatever comes to your mind, like for instance, if your mind tells you tomorrow I need to go get a haircut, and if I don't, I'm gonna get fucked because I'm not gonna wait. It's gonna be too long. So if you're already saying that and that comes into your mind, then you got to go get it tomorrow. Just do whatever it takes to go get it because that's what your mind's telling you. That's what your intuition is telling you what to do. Or hey, look, I need to go do this. I need to go to the grocery store and make sure I go get fucking bottle of mayonnaise or else I'm gonna be fucked. I won't be able to make my sandwich the next day and I'm gonna be mad. I make sure I gotta go get this. I gotta do that. I gotta pay this bill now before it's too late. Like all these things that we get zapped into our minds to tell us what to do, or make sure I take money tomorrow to this, or make sure I go do that. Those things have to be done. Because if you don't do it, you're gonna regret it, or you're gonna be like, fuck, now I got more shit to do. So we all have to go with our intuition and what we're feeling at that time. Because that's what it's meant to do. Everything's meant for us to do when we think of it. At least that's what I believe. Because that's what I do. I'm not waiting for shit. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do whatever my mind's telling me. I'm gonna go do it now, right now. So, yeah, if you need to be brave, then that's what the cards are telling me. You have to be brave. You have to be prepared for war. You have to be prepared for like to make any decision that you have to make, and you can't fear it, or else it's not gonna happen. Yeah, right. Yeah, the comparison to a download is like a computer. A computer has to have new updates and new downloads in order for it to work properly, right? Or else it's gonna keep working on the same bullshit. Our brains and our minds and our lives are all the same. If we stay stuck in one place and one decision and one life, we're never gonna know what it's like, you know? So the main message there is if you're if you're a wuss and you're not going to make these decisions, then you're going to stay stuck, and you're going to end up complaining about bad luck, or like you not getting what you want, or you got screwed over. So if you don't take the initiative and the brave decision making, then it's not going to happen. And that's what I keep telling people. That's what I just told Blue now. The only way these things are going to happen is if you make it happen. So if you make it happen, it will be okay. If you don't, then you're gonna stay stuck. Yeah, you can't doubt it. Doubt is, I gotta get that damn card back that I used to have here. I used to tell people all the time. It says doubt is a powerful tool. And it is. If you keep doubting, then it's gonna override your mind. That's like my dad. My dad and my mom, they're always doubtful, and they're always like feeling like something negative is gonna happen. If you live your life like that, then you're not gonna go no fucking where. And that's one thing about me. I don't doubt shit. I make shit happen. I always make sure. I used to, I used to doubt everything and be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I got bad luck. I'll never make that. I'll never do this. I used to say that shit all the time, and now I'm like, fuck that, I'm doing it. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. You might feel insecure about making these decisions, right? Or you might feel like it might cause delay, or you might just feel like you don't have enough willpower to make these decisions. Or you might think that if I make this decision, how is someone going to feel? Or what's going to be the result for someone else? You have to say, fuck everyone. Whatever. I got this twice already when I asked the cards. See, it has to be about you know, and what you want. Like if you want justice, you want balance, you want things to sincerely happen, because you're a person, you have good intentions. You're not a bad person, but you need self-satisfaction. And if you get advice from me or anybody else, take the advice. But you have to, like, your actions in this whole decision making process, your actions are gonna mean, well, you're not doing something malice bullshit, right? So you ain't gotta worry about it. You only have to worry about things not going right if you do fucked up things. Then you're gonna get karma. But if you're doing the right thing and you just want your justice, you just want, a reasonable outcome, then you'll get it. And if this is to do with like money, um, reorganizing things, efforts, and growth, and hard work and progress, and having a successful dealing between you or negotiation, you're gonna get it. It's gonna be fine. But if you get sick over it, or you're losing your faith, or you feel weak, or you feel like someone's going to abuse their power, or you feel like you're going to be tempted not to do the right thing, or there's going to be an indifference, or somebody's trying to change your mind, then it's going to go back to shit again and you're going to lose. So this is saying that you have to like hold your sword high and say, yeah, I'm fucking cutting anybody. I'm taking this shit. I have to do what I gotta do. So you're a Taurus. So you gotta look at yourself as that bull with horns. And you're knocking everything out of the fucking way and saying, I'm the shit. There's not too many people fuck with bulls, right? So you gotta keep charging along. I know that might sound corny, but you know, I'm trying to motivate your ass. But yeah, I got good things here. Miss Bikini. So it looks good, and it looks like the overall thing will be success and dealing with it properly. Yeah. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. If you need me to check anything else, let me know. But yeah, I see everything working out. Thank God. Good night. Good night, Antigone. Take care. Hope you have a great night and dream of me. I mean, dream of nothing but me. But yeah, Miss Bikini, you'll be fine. You'll get me for that. I know, yeah. So yeah, I got good things. And that makes sense anyway, because when you make decisions, you have to make them for yourself. And that I did that today. Like I try, because I'm a good, like I always like to help everybody, but I gotta help myself first. And I had to catch myself today. So I did a lot for somebody today, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna change anything just to benefit somebody else. Fuck that person. I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing what I have to do. That person will just have to wait. I don't give a fuck. Not my problem. And I had to just like say, you know what? I'm not gonna keep making sure everybody else is straight and I'm not. Like fuck that. Hell no. So I took charge in the matter today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I take care of myself, and I did. And the person was cool with it. Like the person knew like kind of where I was coming from, and I was like, look, you just gotta wait. That's not my problem. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm tired of doing everything for everybody else. I gotta do what's best for me. That's why everything's happening in my favor now, because I finally taken care of myself. You're welcome, Miss Bikini, anytime. Maria, what you laughing at? So yeah, I'm happy I got my paperwork today. At 2 o'clock, I got an email telling me to come collect my paperwork. So I went to go collect it, and the woman was a bitch. The woman that got my paperwork, she was such a fucking nasty hoe. She was like, I was like, so now that I have this, oh, I don't know, you gotta read it. I was like, wow, I'm just asking you a simple question, sweetheart. I said, but that's cool. I don't need you anyway. He'll be falling in your face. Fucking miserable hoe. Then you wonder why you ain't getting no dick, dumbass. Yeah, fuck the Karens. Yeah. I know, Maria. I know I say shit all the time. Everybody says that to me. People say that to me all the time. You're not the only person that says that to me. Ah, there you go. See, you gotta use my. Everybody uses my lyrics. See? My nephews told me that they used a saying that I like a word that I use all the time. Like instead of saying I laughed so hard, I say I squawked. You know, it's like a thing. Like for me, I say I squawked. I was squawking today. I sometimes I don't say I was laughing. I say I'm squawking, but and then my nephews use that at school, and they're like, "What did you say?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what my uncle says. He always says I was squawking." So everybody's like using my sayings and shit. I always say crazy ass shit. I'm always making everybody laugh. If I don't feel like myself. Hi Toka. Thank you. I got it. You can ask your question. Yeah, exactly. There you go. I actually got that from somebody because I was talking shit to this guy at this job, a Portuguese guy, and I was like, talking shit, and he goes, "What the fuck? You think I was born yesterday and my mom was an elephant and I came out this size?" Hey, I fucking die laugh. But I always switch up like the lyrics. I always switch up the way they say it. Because he says it in Portuguese and I translate it in a different way in English. So I always change people's sayings and make them my own. I try and change it up. But I say so many things. I had this young guy. He was maybe what, maybe 18 or 19. I think he's like 18, maybe. Man, he laughed. He laughed so much today. He was like, because he calls me Uncle Mark, right? He's not my nephew, but he's my friend's stepson. And he's like, Uncle Mark, you make me laugh so much. You always say some dumb shit. Yeah, sex cited and condom sense. Toka, you can ask your question when you're ready. And thank you for the PayPal. Appreciate it. People always tell me they use my sayings and shit. It's funny though. I like saying dumb shit. I just want to laugh, man. That's all. I just want to laugh all day. That's just me. If I don't laugh all day, then I'm not myself. I come on here I never come on here miserable anyway. So I always come on here ready to laugh and talk shit. Yeah. Anybody can use my sayings. I just use that. I just, there's some things that I say that I've heard somebody else say, but I change it up. I switch it up. So that way I don't look like I'm copying them. But otherwise, that I still talk like I did 20 years ago. I still have the same sayings, or I'll bring up sayings I used to say. And then that's when people get like, when they say, "Oh, I haven't heard that word in so long." Or I remember I used to say that. Or I remember my mom, she's your age, she used to say that shit. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. People just like, everybody just wants to laugh, man, There's nothing wrong with laughing, man. Laughing is contagious. It's so nice. I love laughing all day. It's fucking hilarious. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yay, my packages finally arrived in Delaware. Okay, cool. Yay. Looks like I'm gonna get my stuff before Christmas. Good. That's a shit. Yeah. Cool. You finally registered all my shit. Cool. Yeah, I'm waiting for you, Toka. Yeah, it makes Maria's day too. She likes when I talk a lot of shit. I'm in a mood today because I'm happy because I got my paperwork for my van today, so I'm fucking so excited. I wish I was getting it this week, but the guy's away, so I'm like, fuck, man. The guy went away today. I missed it by 1 day. So I have to wait 2 weeks now, which is cool. I don't care. 2 weeks fly by anyway. So I don't really desperately need the car right away. But I'll get my new van soon. And the thing is, it's weird because I was shuffling cards last night and asking about it, and they said I wasn't gonna get it until the end of the month, and it was right too. I was like, fine, I can start reading for myself. Some things happen, though, not everything. Now you're writing a book in here. What's going on? You want me to just come down to your job and fucking karate chop this guy upside his head or what? You want me to slap him or what? Is he bigger than me? Like, can I take him or what? You want me to, like, give him a couple fucking elbows and shit? Like, we do some wrestling moves on him? I'm a wrestler, you know. I'll wrestle his ass. I'll come off the top rope, like, fucking drop kick him in his teeth. I know you like a packed up too. All right, let me read this book you sent me. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, so you stepped up to the general manager and he's sneak hating. I see. Sneak hating going on. Sounds like me. When I went on my own, I lost my friends because they thought, you know, some type of way. I'm like, fucking people are idiots. I had a meeting again with him today due to him being asked him to do. I heard from a different coworker. He says he plans on quitting soon. I don't care, but it's sad because I really. Yeah, that's how you gotta look at it. If he's quitting, that means that he can't handle it. So fuck him. People come and go. Yeah, exactly. He's a waste of potential. That's a nice way to put it. People change, man. People change, Toko, It's life. Like people always gonna change when they see their friends like get big and get and like do things, sometimes people get jealous. Jealousy is a disease because they feel like, yeah, you're above me now, so fuck you. Like, but even if you don't act like in a fucked up way, it don't matter. Like they're just jealous that you're like doing better than them. It's kind of stupid and petty and non-adultive, but that's just how people are. Like I'm never been that way. I'm always happy for everybody, like who succeeds or whatever. If you got more than me or you got a better job than me, hey, power to you. I don't give a fuck. Like I ain't jealous of you. I could care less. Like, as long as you're happy, and I'm happy for you. Hey, Ann, how are you, sweetie? All right, so you're bored as fuck. I got something for you to do, but you're too far away. Let me see. So, like, what was the question? I can't even remember what the fuck you asked me. Oh, what's up with my? Oh, okay, right. I got you. Let me see what he's saying. Yeah. Look, I ain't got no dishes to wash, all right? But I'm got clothes to iron, right? I got shit to do around here. I got a lot of chores for you to do, okay? So if you want to come visit, I got a lot of shit for you to do, and I'll give you something in return. Okay? Oh right, yeah, I got you. looks like this guy is very selfish. Like I don't get nothing good here, but like what I'm getting here is like his personal life might be actually the problem. Even though you might think he's acting like, even though you know he's acting like a certain way towards you, but I don't know if you know anything about his personal life. But I'm getting more that it's not really like I know like he's acting a certain way towards you, but you know how people bring shit to work, like their personal life to work, or their personal life affects their work life and their friends and people who they were dealing with. So I feel like his personal life, even if you don't know what he's going through, but it looks like he's going through some bullshit here. You see what I'm saying? So, and he probably takes it out on everybody because he's miserable. Or I get frustration, failing to face the facts. He's very indecisive. He's a procrastinator. Like he alienates himself from being affectionate. He's got a lot of worry, anxiety, uncertainty, undecisive, hesitant, doubtful, and he's embarrassed to get help. Yeah, see. You know what it is, Toka? He's embarrassed to get help from you or anybody. He's embarrassed to tell people that his shit's fucked up right now, or it has been. And you know what I get here is he has a lot of oppression, and he's following his old ways. Where he lives is not a good place to live. He's living in like a shithole. Like I'm not talking about like a ghetto. If he is living in a ghetto, then that's probably what it is. But even if he's living in a place where he's not happy coming home, like you can have a nice place, but you can come home to a shitty fucking home every day. You can come home to a shitty wife every day. You can come home to a shitty roommate. You can come home to a house empty. You see what I'm saying? And he's not willing to make a worthwhile change. And he doesn't have a happy love life. He doesn't have like he's living in a rut. It's all him. It's nothing to do with you, Toka. But I know you feel a certain way because of how he acts towards you. He shouldn't. But the reason he's acting that way is nothing against you personally. What it is his life is shit. And he can't, he don't want to fix it. And he doesn't try to fix it. I got all bad shit here, but it's to do. See, you don't show up in the reading. There's no woman here. It's him. He's the problem. He doesn't want to make the right decision. He wants it. He's sad. He's selfish. He's like he's dealing with conflict. He's just a dickhead. You know, he just doesn't want to do anything. Like you can walk up to him and shake the shit out of him and tell him like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" And he probably be like, "God, leave me alone, fuck up." You see what I mean? Like I got a lot of like bad shit here, a lot of bad energy, a lot of bad things in his life. So it's all to do with him. He's the problem, and he brings it to work. That's the sad part. But it's nothing against you personally. It's just that he personally will not make the change. Right? You can ask him all you want. Like you can try and help him, but he has to see certain people you can't help. You have to like they have to help themselves. That's what I tell people every day, man. Not every day, but when I do get a chance, I tell people the only way you're gonna change your life is you get off your fucking ass and make it happen. You can't just sit there and wait shit. You wait for shit to happen. Like it ain't gonna happen that way. You gotta make a change. See how you became the general manager? Why? Because you sat down and did fuck all day? No, because you showed initiative. You showed that you wanted the job. You showed that, hey, I want to make my life better. Right? So that's why you got that position. And I'm sure of that. I'm sure that, you're not just a pretty face and somebody said, hey, let's make this fine ass woman my general manager because, she's fine. I doubt that's the case. You probably fucking worked hard for it. That's why you got it. That's what usually happens. You see what I mean? So in his case, he has no ambition and he's embarrassed to tell somebody about his problems. So he stays closed off. You see? Thanks for the donation, Ann. You said whatever comes out, you don't want to know what's going to come out. You sure you want to know what comes out? So yeah, Toka, it's nothing you can do about it. If you've offered your services, you've offered your help, and he don't take it, he has to take the initiative to make it happen. He has to make the initiative to ask you for help, or he has to make the initiative to change his life. And I think it's starting with his home and his life. So I don't know if you know anything about his life and what he does at home, but that's where it all starts off. It all starts off right there. And then he brings it to work and he takes his frustrations out on everybody. So try not to take it personally and just understand that there's people like that in the world. You know what I always used to say on here in the beginning when I came on here? You never know what somebody's going through. So watch yourself, watch your mouth, watch out because you never know what people are going through. That's why it's not good to criticize people or to talk shit about people. You don't know what that person's going through. But if you do know what they're going through, then you have sympathy or you want to help or you want to do something to make their lives better because yours is. But sometimes that's not up to us. That's up to them. And that's shitty, but I'm like that too. I always want to help somebody. I always want to change somebody's life. But sometimes, like, if I can't or like I'm not getting through to that person, I'll just be like, yeah, whatever. When you're ready, you know where I am. Or I'll just pat the person on the back and say, hey, look, you need anything, just let me know. And 9 out of 10 times, they won't come to me because they're embarrassed or they just don't want me to help them because they feel like, they owe me. Shit. I do it because I want to. But some people don't get that. Like, I'm helping one of my friends from school now. He's got his own business. I've been helping him, giving him work and helping him, like, with his jobs and, just helping out whatever I want, whatever he needs. I helped him a good bit today. And he felt like kind of guilty. He was like, yeah, man, I want to do something for you. I said, you ain't got to, bro. I said, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to give back what I give to you. It's all good. I'm not one of those Indian giver motherfuckers. Like, I'm good. Well, Toka, sometimes, the best thing to do is help yourself, Yeah, I guess that's all you can do. But it's not up to you anymore. If you've offered your help and you did everything you can, there's nothing you can do. Like, sometimes you just got to take a back seat and let people get back to normal. Who knows? He might change his life and come to you and say, hey, look, I'm sorry I treated you that way. I got enough love for you. Don't take it personally, but, I'm going through a lot of shit. We all have to understand that people go through things their own way. You can help the person and fix them and make them better, but that's not up to us. That's up to that person to accept what we want to give them. And some people can't accept those things because they feel bad or they're like, how the fuck am I supposed to repay this person? But see, they don't know that person and like people like us don't really care about that shit, But some people do it just to reap up in your face. Yeah, remember I did this for you. You should be doing this for me now. I ain't like that. I'll reap up in your face if I feel like I have to. Because if you're being like a prick, I'm gonna say, yeah, remember I helped your fucking ass. Don't talk no shit to me. If you're disrespecting me, I'm bringing up the past where I helped your ass. I ain't listening to no Nicki Minaj. Fuck that hoe too. Don't worry about her. I ain't listening to no damn Nicki Minaj. I'd rather listen to my damn dog snore. You hear in the background? She's snoring so damn loud. Look, you heard it? Look. I'm doing readings over here, yeah? You think I want to hear your ass snore? Calm your ass down. Thank you. Look at this beef. Look at it, look. These people are listening to you snore. They probably hear you and some of them don't. You snore like a damn pig. Yeah, you can snore when I snore. When I'm on here doing readings, you can't be snoring that loud. I can't even concentrate. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Oh, I know. I know she was listening. I don't really listen to Nicki Minaj and all those chicks. I don't listen to them. My nephew had that Sexy Red biatch, her song on there. I don't listen to none of that shit. I only hear when they play those type of songs. But me and my nephew were shooting pool today for like about an hour. We were playing in the games room, and he had like a playlist of all those songs, and I was listening to that shit and be like, I can't listen to this trash. I can't listen to a lot of rap now because it's all garbage. And all it is about like fucking and bullshit and it's trash. Don't make no sense to me. All's good, Justin. I got my paperwork today. My final paperwork for my van. So I get my van at the end of the month. So it's all done. Ready to go. I should have it by December 30th or 31st. And at the latest, maybe January 2nd or 3rd. So another 2 weeks I'll have it. So I finally got the paperwork. So that's my good news. It's all done. See, look. I got my paperwork. See? Big ass envelope. Finally got it today. That's it. All I gotta do is hand that to the dealer. Like I did today, I handed it to the dealer, but his secretary told me to come back on the 30th when he comes back from away because he went for Christmas vacation. I caught him like a day late. So I said, it's not a big deal. I can wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks will be going like that. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. So yeah, all's good. God is great. I have my new van and by the end of the month. So it's all good. I'm happy. All right, and you said whatever comes up. Let me see. Your dad is still alive, Ann? Okay. Maybe it's. I got a man in spirit when I was shuffling your cards. He's got like a big head, right? And he's got like dark hair and like a beard, and the beard's all nice and neat. Kind of shaggy but neat, like you can see like he trims it or whatever. Like a big guy. He's got a big head. And he's got like thick hair. It's dark. It looks brown, black. I don't know. I can kind of see a little bit of him. He kind of has like a stench about him, like he smells. Like not bad, but like he smells like I'm trying to see what he smells like. I got like a smell whiff of him too. That's why I looked. I was like, "Who the fuck's this?" He's got like that smell, man. That I don't know, like you know how you smoke those menthol cigarettes? What the fuck they called? Newports. He smells like a Newport smoker. Or he has that way he eats mints or menthols or something like that. It's like that. You know how you smell like that. You have that like that menthol type of like smell on you. Even if he doesn't smoke the cigarettes or like he maybe he likes like Tic Tacs or like menthol type of like stuff. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Hmm. I don't know what he wants, but he just like staring at me. And I'm trying to see if he wants to say anything or if he knows you or something. I don't know. That's what the guy looks like, and that's what the kind of smell that I got from him. Anyway, I'll see if he says anything afterwards or if he says anything during the reading. But yeah, that's the person I have here. He's just like standing there. Is he your bodyguard? I don't know. I don't know if the guy sounds familiar to you, but if he's your bodyguard, then I probably wouldn't want to fuck with him because he's a big guy. Like he's wearing jeans and he's got a long sleeve button up shirt and he's got like a belly. Not a big belly, but he's got like a little bear belly. Not a little bear belly, but a bear belly. And he's about maybe, I don't know, 6 feet tall. Like his hair is like salt and pepperish, but like dark, like how mine is. Like, but he's got like a bushy, like, like thick hair and a beard. Hmm. It could be like if you have an auntie, if you have an aunt or an auntie, I don't know how you call them, and like this could be their husband or something like that, or like an uncle, or could be your brother. Yeah, I don't know if your brother could be him. Your brother smokes Camel Crush menthols. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but yeah, I used to smoke Camels back in the day, but not I hated menthol shit. I can't smoke that shit. Mm. All right, so we'll leave this guy alone for now. So I don't know what the fuck he wants. He's just standing there looking at me. So that's why I described him to you to see if you knew who he is. But I kind of heard him say like he can be like a distant uncle, like you know how like your parents' siblings, but it's not them; it's somebody they married. You know what I'm saying? It could be that, or it could be like a person that you know. I don't know. Anyway, as far as the cards, it says that you might be you might be distracted by other people. You don't really want to work with others. You want to be alone. Um, you have difficulty in understanding people, and You just want the rewards of your experience, your age. You want to dwell at home. I feel like your home life is good. You feel secure at home. You feel safe at home. You want to be with your family at home, your daughters. Um, I feel like your ancestors are around you. This could be one of them that I saw. Um, and just dwelling at home and just being at home is good for you right now. You feel prosperous at home. You feel good at home. Um, but what I get here is I don't know if you have like any plans, but sometimes your plans might not go according to plan and you might be disappointed or you might just discontinue your effort with certain plans. You might be like, you know what, I did plan to do that, but fuck that, I'm not doing it now. 'Cause I'm disappointed in the way things went, so I'm not going to do it now. So you might abandon some plans that you have. You might change your plans for something better. And if just remember, like if something doesn't work out, something better will. So that's like what the cards are saying here. That don't worry if certain things don't pan out. It's because something better is coming. So when one you might have things coming up where if you plan something and it didn't work, just remember it happened for a reason, and you'll the plans that you made will eventually be better plans. So that's what the cards are saying. Something about plans. I got two situations here where you might start something and then be like, nah, I don't want to do that now. I'll quit that plan and I'll try something else. So when one thing doesn't work, something else will fill in the gap and make it better, or a better plan will come. But overall, it looks like money will be good, home life will be good, and like wherever you dwell, wherever you are, it'll be okay, you know? So you're going to be safe. You don't have to worry about nothing bad happening to you. Your home is safe, and you getting the rewards from like you getting rewards from like being good to others and good to yourself, and just like having experience because you're old enough now to know what's right from wrong. You might have things happen where you're like, yep, I know what's going to happen, that's why I'm not going to do it. Or I'm experienced enough to know that this plan isn't going to work, so I'm not going to even attempt because it ain't going to happen. I'm not going to put myself in this predicament because I already know through my experiences that this isn't going to work, or I know through my experiences that this is the right way to do something, so I'm going to make sure I do. So you're going to use your age and experience to get through some of the situations that you're going to go through, and you might see that you might deal with family stuff a lot in the next like 10 days or so. You might deal with family situations, dealing with like couples or people like in your family, that come together and make you feel safe, make you feel like a certain way. So I get good family situations, good home life, being safe and secure at home. You don't have to worry about anybody like doing anything to you. But plans may fail for something better. That's the main thing there. And I also feel like, you have the ability to work with others, but you don't. And you might feel hostile at some times and you want to fuck somebody off, but try not to. Just know that the conflict of interest doesn't matter, with other people. Just stay alone. And if you have difficulty in understanding people or someone, just know that that person is still going to be difficult. You're still going to have to deal with the bullshit. Your grandma had 15 kids. Holy shit. So did you know every single one of them or no? See, this could be like one of the males that you know or don't know, or maybe this person's taking care of you. I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, go. Have fun. Goddamn haircut. Yeah, go and have fun. You did? Okay. Honestly, I feel like this guy that's coming through, I feel like he was married to one of the women, but he's way, way older than you. Like now, he's like he might be, but he's showing me like an image of himself, maybe in his 50s, or maybe he died in his 50s. But at the time when he knew you, you were like younger. So right now, he's probably like maybe you know in his dead life, he's probably like 80, 90 years old. But he's showing me an image of himself, like when he was younger, like maybe in his 50s. And when he was in his 50s, you were like maybe 7, 8 years old. But I think if I heard correctly, he might be the your uncle, but like an uncle that's married to your mom's sister. You know what I mean? Like he's your uncle, but like not really family. He's only family because he married your auntie. Could be this guy because he's old. He's a big dude. And see now I see him standing next to a lady with short curly hair and glasses, but she's way shorter than him. He's like way taller than her. It's like I see him like this, and then like she's like that. Like he's probably like a foot or more taller than her. But she has short curly hair and like she has like these dangly earrings and she's got glasses. But she looks like elegant and he doesn't. He's got like jeans and a button up shirt. But she looks more like, elegant. But they look older, like. It could be like the oldest ones in the clique. I know they're older, but they're showing me images of them before they died, like what they look like. But they don't look like super old. But I know they're old now. Hmm. Yeah, it's a couple. I didn't see the lady until just now because she showed up afterwards. But I feel like this lady could be like an auntie of yours, could be a great auntie, could be like someone because these people are like, because I'm getting the number 90. Like they would be 90 years old right now. But they're showing me images of them in like now that I see the guy, he looks like maybe close to 60, but maybe in his late 50s. And the woman, she's like maybe 80. So maybe he died way before her. That's like the image that I get. Like she might have been a widow for a long time. But I see them united in spirit though. But her image is older and his isn't. And they could have lived in Vermont or Virginia. That's I get like I don't know why, but like they said something about Vermont or Virginia or some shit, some V word, some place in V. Vermont, I get Vermont or Virginia, something like that. Yeah, so this must be them then. And if they lived in Vermont or Virginia, that's them. I normally don't get shit like that, to be honest. I don't really get like states and places. That's what I heard. I can't make out whether it's Virginia or Vermont, but I know it's a V. I heard them say it, but I don't know. I kind of hear it like too much. Or one of them could be from Vermont, one of them could be over Virginia. They played, they went to both. I don't know. You don't really know your mom's side of the family, but the women on my mom's side are short. Yeah. See, that's what I'm getting. So it makes sense. To me, it makes sense now that you said that. Yeah, she would know. If you want to ask her, you can ask her. Yeah. And just let me know if it makes sense. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes this happens where like people you don't really know, they show up, like, and you're like, I don't know who the fuck that is, and then it'll make sense afterwards. Yeah, see, you don't keep up with your family, so that's why it probably doesn't make sense right now. But people only come through if they know you, they know of you or know you. But I don't know. Maybe you don't know. Hey Dan, well, you know what they say, Dan, short and thick does the trick. So yeah, that's some homework for you, and you can always go back and listen to the reading and ask her what I said, what I described. Short and thick does the trick, long and thin goes well in. I just tell everybody I have the rod of correction. If you need it to be sorted out, I just use my rod of correction to sort you out. That's all. And sometimes I take the pen with me or the marker, and I'll just say, how much do you want? Just draw a line where you want me to stop. That's all. Usually they take the marker and just throw it away. So they want it all. If they get sex excited. Okay, cool. You probably have to, if it hasn't been charged in a long time, you probably have to like leave it plugged in overnight. That's my type of woman. I remember the woman that I saw today that was helping me with the car stuff. She's literally like 4'11", maybe like probably less. I haven't seen her for years. She's like super short. I've never owned an Apple Watch, but my sister has one. The one that says how many steps you do and all that. I can't handle it. I don't really wear watches and stuff. I don't even. I own 3 watches, but the batteries are probably dead in the watch. I don't really use watches like that. My watch is my phone. Yeah, I'm 5'6", and that's on a good day. I'm not tall at all. I'm 5'6" and 5'7" with sneakers. So yeah. My oldest sister, she's probably like an inch or two more than me. She's probably like 5'8". She's the tallest. we're all like me and my family. My mom and dad is super short, and then my sister's the tallest, and then me, and then my brother, and then my sister, then my mom and dad. Out of six, I'm like the second tallest. But that don't mean nothing anyway. We're all the same size when we lay down. You're welcome, man. I don't see nothing bad. Just stay alert. And just remember that plans might not be according to plan, and some plans might have to cancel and redo it. But family life will be good. That's the main thing in the reading that I saw. And this couple is around you, probably trying to help you. I like my shorties. I definitely like a woman that's shorter than me. I don't mind the tall ones. I just tell them that we're all the same size when we lay down, and they some of them get it, some of them don't. Okay, cool, Miss McKinney. So you took a hike? Oh God. She says I don't get lost. Last time I was in the woods or in any type of wood area was in the army. When we were in the army, we were like go to these other little places, like little islands up the west, and we were going through all these trees and shit. It was a pain in the ass. That's why I don't want to remember it. Oh hell no. Starting to yawn now. Oh boy. Yeah, my sister, she has an Apple Watch. She uses it for like the steps and all that bullshit. I've never owned an Apple Watch. I had a chance to get one, but I didn't give a shit about that. Oh, I'm sure. You can act shit like that, not me. Yeah, I can't do that shit. I want a good image in my brain. No beds and caskets. No, 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 no. Oh, what are we gonna do with you guys? This one over here is licking her chops over here. Everybody's looking at you, licking your chops and making noise over here. What's that for? The reason you like that is because you're leaning over your neck's all up on your bed. Put your damn head on your bed and not on the damn tile. Then you wouldn't have to do that. You big piece of bacon. You ready for night night? I'm ready to go in my bed. We're gonna go outside for a pee, and then we're gonna come. We're gonna go back to sleep. Okay, little piggy? You need to know if you're being threatened or seduced. Not yet. That's true, Dan. I'd be more worried for the man anyway, because she's a little firecracker. She said she's 5'4". It's usually the short ones you have to watch out for and drive you nuts, literally. She says she's always 10 steps ahead. She don't need an Apple Watch to tell her how many steps. She already knows she's 10 ahead. That's all right, Miss Bikini. It's okay. It's okay to be fat and tall. But you shouldn't say fat. You gotta say pleasantly plump. Okay? Fat is too it's too naughty. Don't call yourself fat. Just tell everybody you're pleasantly plump. Okay? Nobody, there's always somebody fatter or bigger. You call them fat. You're pleasantly plump. Okay? And she says I'm fat and curvy. Okay, fine. You're fat and curvy. What do you want me to do? I try to be nice. I'm trying to call you pleasantly plump and curvy. There you go. I'm pleasantly plump. There you go. See? There you go. Don't call yourself fat. There's some fat ass people out there. Sometimes I said it to my friend today. I was like, God damn, that person's so big. I was like, holy shit. There's a guy that I used to work with, and he was like muscular and stuff. And then he got like huge. He's like twice my size. I was like, holy shit, this mofo is fucking big. The fuck you eat? The whole fucking cow? Like, damn. You're getting in the Epsom salt bath? All right, no problem. I'll be here tomorrow. Sure, I'm gonna get out of here myself. I need to go sleep. It's already almost 20 to 1. I gotta wake up tomorrow and do some work and then take my nephew to volleyball. It's supposed to be bad weather here tomorrow. So you might see me during the day. It's supposed to be rainy and windy. It's already like raining on and off now. Yeah, there you go, Dan. That sounds good. You should say she's holding ass. Yeah. Some of those fat women don't even have an ass. I saw this girl yesterday that I haven't seen in a long time. And she used to work at my sister's job back in the day. And I haven't seen this girl in years. And she's like super small, like short. She's probably like maybe 4'10", maybe. And she saw me yesterday at the grocery store. And she's got a small, like petite, like top half. And then when it gets to her ass, I don't know how the fuck women's asses are like that. Like, how could you have a straight top half and then your ass goes like 4 feet wide? You look fucking crazy. How the fuck do you even find a pair of jeans to fit in when your ass is 4 foot wide? And then your ass is so wide and then it goes straight down. She ain't no BBL. She's a fucking wide load. She needs one of them red tapes. I mean, that yellow tape, wide load coming through. But she's sexy. She got a pretty face. And she saw me. She was like, "Oh, hey." I was like, "Hi." I was like, "God damn, your ass is bigger than the last time I saw it. That shit is wide as hell." And then she went on her like motorcycle, and like all you saw was her ass hanging like 2 feet on each side. I'm like, "Damn, girl, you need a car. Fuck, you need a pickup truck. That ass is huge." But she's not like fat and sloppy. It's just like some women, they're like their top half is like straight. They ain't got no titties. And then they got this huge fucking ass that's like 3 to 4 feet wide. I don't know how the hell a woman's body gets like that. That's crazy. And she's naturally like that. She's always been petite, but has a huge ass. She's always been like that. Even from when she was like a teenager. She always had like she was one of those white girls that have like a big ass. And like, where the fuck you been all my life? But yeah, her ass is ridiculous now. She's like, I was like, holy shit. I wouldn't even know what to do with that shit. I'd have to go get a 2x4 just to make sure she don't break shit. Maybe a 2x6. I don't know. All I need is I need a lot of work to get into that thing. She was all smiling at me, talking about how you. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck away from you, sweetheart. I'm getting too old to be pushing something in that ass. Hell no. I was running from her. I don't know how these girls do it, man. They got these fucking huge asses. I don't know where the fuck they was going with them things. I don't even want a girl like that. I mean, some days I do, but some days it's like, where the fuck are you doing with all that ass? Where the hell are you going? How the hell do you even get that? Like, what? You just eating it bypasses your stomach and goes straight to your ass? Some women's bodies are incredible. It is. I don't know how the fuck they get like that. That's just crazy. A lot of women tell me that when they eat, it goes straight to their ass. I'm like, well, it all goes straight to our ass apparently. But like you, it just stayed there. That's nuts. I don't know how the fuck that happens. I've seen some ridiculous asses in my lifetime. Those things is fucking. Why the coming through? She had to go through that sliding door sideways. That ass was so big, she would have took the door off. You know, other women look at other women. Like the cashier was looking at him and shaking her head. She must have said, God damn, that woman's ass is huge. I was thinking the same thing. Anyway, that's enough talk about asses. I'm gonna get my ass to bed. And dang on, my ass ain't 4 foot wide like hers. You'd want to ass like that? Oh hell no! That shit scares some people. Some men like all that shit, but not me. That thing is too big. I'd have to be in the mood for that. But I don't like. I like big asses. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. But that thing's like a wide load. That shit's too big. Like some asses are just ridiculous. It's just way too big. That's like, where the fuck do I start? Ass. If I look at that ass and I say, where the hell am I gonna start? Then I don't want it. That's too much work. That's a lot of ass to cover. No thanks. If you're sitting on something and I can't see it, that means it's too big. I don't mind smacking it and dealing with it, but that's too much work. That's too much work. And I'm passing the fuck out. No, too much for me. And then you can have that ass, man. Her, I told my sister about it. She was laughing like crazy. I was like, "You remember that girl that used to work as a cashier down the job?" "Oh yeah, I know." She told her name. I was like, "Yeah, I saw her down at the grocery store. She was all smiling at me, trying to get my attention." I'm like, "Girl, your ass is too big. I don't want nothing to do with that." Anytime I went pick her up in my car and she sat in my seat, I'd have to tell her to move over just so I could change the gears. That's how wide her ass was. But she's not fat. It's just like her ass is just fucking ridiculous. It's too wide. And she had jeans on. Like, who the fuck makes jeans like that? I don't know how the fuck she fit in that shit. Like, what do you do? Like, you bounce up and down so you can get in there? Ah. Oh, yeah, that's true, Dan. I'm glad you're laughing. I'm glad I make everybody laugh. I'm being, I'm making you guys laugh, but like this shit's fuck. That shit's crazy. How the fuck does a woman like her body do that? Like that's just amazing. Absolutely amazing how a woman's body looks like that. Like that's crazy. Well, that I can make sure I can clean it up for her. So I wouldn't mind washing her ass, her whole ass with like some nice soap and shit and lather it all up and you know rub myself all over or some shit like that if I was intimate with her or something. I wouldn't mind doing that crazy shit. If it smells, I'm gonna have to clean it up. And I'll clean it up for her because it's too much for her to clean up by herself. She can't reach that around that fucking thing. I don't know. She's gonna have, a girl who has a big ass like that, you know, a girl who has a big ass like that, she'd have to get like one of those pulls with the scrub brush. And but you know how you have those painting pulls that adjust, like a click, 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 and they go like bigger and bigger. She'd have to get like a 5 foot pull because she's only 4 foot something. She'd have to get a 5 foot pull with like a scrub brush on it, and like a click, 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 and then go like this, and then go like that with the pull. She can't reach back there. That's why she needs me to wash it. I'll wash it for her. I'm gonna need one of those fucking like glove mittens you wash cars with. Those like shaggy ones. You put it on your hand. You're like, that's what I need. I'm gonna need like one of those big ass car wash things for that ass. I still can't get over it. When I came home yesterday after seeing her, I was like, holy shit. And I told my sister, I said, you know that girl, man? I was like, her ass is fucking like bigger than it's ever been. I've never seen her ass that big. It was just unbearable. I couldn't believe it. My sister's like, yeah, I know. I saw her the other day. You're right. I said, yeah, I know I'm right. Who the fuck wants something that big? I don't know. Anyway, I might go dream about it tonight. I'll let you know if I dream about her ass. Yeah. I remember being like, she used to work at the hospital. And I remember I went to the hospital one time to go see something. I can't remember why I went. I think I went to go see my mom after her operation or something. I was like maybe like 15, 16, something like that. And she was like, she's probably like maybe 3 or 4 years younger than me. And like I remember seeing her working at the hospital, like, and she was all like talking to me and stuff. I was like, I've known this girl for a long time, and her ass just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's the biggest I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Yeah, she needs to shine well. There you go, Miss Bikini. She needs to shine well. Yes, you got it. You know what time it is. Ask her next time I see her. No, she might get excited. I can't deal with her. I think she's cute. She's sexy and stuff. She's got a pretty face, but I'd get lost in that ass. Holy shit! I wouldn't even know what to do. I wouldn't even know how the hell I'm going to deal with it. I had to go like that. I'd be looking down there saying, "Fuck you gonna do to that?" Hey, you never know. She might be hot anyway from seeing me yesterday. I know she likes me. She always has, but I can't deal with her. She's just crazy. She talks too loud and shit. She was all in these shots. As soon as I heard her voice, I said, "There's loud bitches in this store making all this fucking noise." She was talking to her. She has like a little son. She's probably like maybe 4 or 5 now, and I don't even know if she's with her baby daddy, but he weren't there. And she was like telling her son, "Come here, don't cry over that. Don't put those cookies down." And I was like, "I know that voice." And I looked and said that. She was like, eh. I was like, "Bet you better leave me alone. That ass is too big. Fuck that." I looked at her too as she left. When she was leaving, I was staring at her. I looked at her ass. I was like, "Oh my god, fuck that. Hell no. That means too fucking big." Anyway, I'm getting out of here. All right, so I'm gonna be talking about her ass all fucking night. Yeah, I can't handle loud people. I'm not a loud person. I don't like loud people. Loud people are annoying. I can't handle that. Anyway, I'll go dream about her ass and remind myself not to deal with it. All right, good night, Dan, Ann, Maria, Miss Bikini, and whoever else is in here. Good night. I'll see you guys later. I'm glad I can give you a good laugh. I'm glad I can laugh myself. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember to never have a big ass like that. It's too much.